Hey, if I start off singing a song with hello, and you think of Lionel Richie instead of Adele, then you can probably predict the weather with your knees. It's time for Gen X this Monday. Get in here. Look, people of our age don't like clowns, okay? Look, we had Ronald McDonald, which is just creepy. We had Bozo the Clown. Don't even get me started on that. And those big shoes creep me out. And we had Pennywise. No wonder. You could not pass by a storm drain and not think Pennywise. A couple years back, somebody down here in the south in a little town next to us was going around and tying red balloons to those storm drains. It was genius. Look, any room can be a panic room, all right? If you just give me a minute. And I know it can't be just me. I have no idea what anybody under the age of 30 is saying anymore. I need a translator because I don't... Are you speaking English or are you having a stroke? What? You said what? Maybe they need some hooked on phonics. Y'all remember that? It's Monday. I got to go back to work. And somebody may say that I'm out here living the dream. But right now, staring at this building of my employment that I got to go into, that dream feels more like Nightmare on Elm Street. Y'all remember when home security was so simple? First of all, if you locked your doors. Down here in the south, a lot of people didn't even lock their doors. Some people still don't. But all we had was that little hook. The little hook to put down in the little round eye. That was your home security. You thought that was going to keep anybody and everybody out of your house. Speaking of which, have you ever taken out a screen door? Like knocked that sucker all the way down with your entire body because you was running through the house when you wasn't supposed to be running. And you took off towards that door and it was in fact hooked. Yeah, knocked it right down and got your ass right whooped. And I've discovered kids today are way different than us going to school, obviously. But they got these get ready with me videos for the morning routine, and they're up like 3 hours before time to go, doing baking the face, contouring, doing the hair, they're moisturizing. We spent all of our time perfecting the scrunch on our sock. It had to be just right before you left that house, and that took time. Did you also wear 2 or 3 pairs of socks and you alternated the colors on your feet? Took a long time to put that together, and it had to be perfect. To this day, you are hard pressed to find me in a pair of socks. I hate socks. If I got on socks, I'm either wearing boots or my feet are real cold, and I'll put on some of them fuzzy grippy socks. Make you think of having a grippy sock vacation, one of them jackets that make you hug yourself. It don't sound like a bad time. So let me get this straight. Y'all leave me alone in a room and I can just sleep or do whatever. Yeah. Sign me up. I want to know how many of y'all actually asked the car next to you if they had any gray poupon. I still never tried it. I don't even know what it tastes like, but y'all remember those commercials. I know a merry-go-round hated to see us coming because it was survival of the fittest on that thing. We did not care. We would get that sucker going 92 miles an hour in a circle, and you either held on for dear damn life or you got slung off at a rapid speed into a tree. Would stand up, dust it off, and run and jump back on it. I don't know if we can even count the amount of broken bones, busted knees, busted elbows, busted noses attributed to the merry-go-round, but we loved it. If your job ever asked you if you have any sales experience, I'm going to tell you right now you do. First of all, nobody can prove that you weren't the manager of Radio Shack. Secondly, revert back to your childhood for that sales experience. All of us were peddling that world's finest chocolate, which just tasted like cabinet doors. We got a box of that one time, and our mama got real mad because we didn't sell shit. What did we do? We ate it. We ate all the candy bars, and she had to pay for it. She was not happy. Did anybody else try to put random tapes in your Teddy Ruxpin? We did. We always tried to make it sing Michael Jackson, and we'd put that tape in there. It didn't ever work, but we thought it was hilarious. Do you remember the My Buddy doll that you're supposed to be able to take everywhere? I can see that commercial right now. That little boy sliding down that slide with My Buddy. I didn't have one of those. I had sisters. I could tell you finally reached the pinnacle of adulthood when you realize that napping is not a punishment. It's a reward. Y'all remember when you were little and you came home from school and you accidentally fell asleep for a nap and you woke up a couple hours later, but when you woke up you thought it was the next day? You thought you was about to get ready to be going to school, rubbing your eyes, and you walk out of your room and your mom's in there and you can smell she's cooking dinner and you realize it's only like 6 o'clock? You just took a little nap? But to you, you time traveled. You've been asleep for 3 days. Or how great was it if you fell asleep in the living room and then you woke up in your bed? Because that meant that somebody picked you up and carried you to your room and put you in your bed. And then you woke up like, how did I get here? And you probably experienced that in adulthood, but that can probably be blamed on beverages. And if you know what up, down, left, right, A, B, select, start means, it's probably time to take ibuprofen. When you get older, you be thinking back on stuff. You want to know what bothers me in my mind now as an adult? The way in the Breakfast Club that Molly Ringwald's sushi sat out in the open in that warm library for like 4 hours before she ate it. Don't eat that. Ugh. Y'all be good.